Folks, Scott Rogan here again, Rogue Home Cinema, and we're in the demo room, test room, experience room here in WA. And we do have the second Premiere product. We showed off the first one last week, the amazing integrated AVR, or integrated surround receiver, they call it, an SPA, a surround processing amplifier. We'll just call it an AVR, that is, it's a home theater amplifier slash processor. Okay, so what are we going to look at today is the Premiere 8-channel power amplifier. Could be used for 2-channel, could be used for bi-amping and bridging and doing lots of cool things in the 2-channel world. Though, of course, with good high channel count means great home cinema use. So this unit could be used to run surround backs, all your Atmos, while you could use some bigger power amplifiers for the front end, or you could use this very amplifier for the front end for the LCRs by bridging the channels. So this 8-channel can convert into 4 really big channels. Massive power supply on this, and Premiere only a week or so back took out the Alcira Award for not just the SPA 21, the AVR, but also this for best power amplifier in the home theater section. So these guys are getting huge accolades from everyone around the world, because indeed the Alcira Awards are a input and voted by people from influencers, journalists, publications from all around the world. So it is a very broad perspective on the products. Okay, so let's check this out. We got the A35.8, A for amplifier, 35 for the series, and 0.8, you guessed it, 8 channels of amplification. Let's crack it open. Toys, toys, toys. And you gotta be careful with the blades, right? I hold it like that to make sure we don't get too deep. Especially true for leather seats in the box. You can go straight through the box, straight into the leather. Not very fun. You may have been there before. All right, again, Premiere, beautiful product line. We got this color. Oh my God, I didn't even see the back last time. Check it out. So lots of beautiful information around the brand and the product, and indeed some setups, some guides on how to get started. So, that's pretty nice. Color stuff. Accessories box, power supply, trigger cable, and again some nice, nice color brochure as well. It's all very sweet. And let's keep going. So the unit itself. Now these units look fantastic in their silver color, because it's like a brushed metal. Absolutely stunning. But we're in home theater, we had to go black. Though it's a tough call, right? Silver looks really cool. Though we don't really, home theater products aren't designed to be seen when it comes to the audio side. They're designed to be heard. So we keep nice and neutral and black. All right, so looking at the bottom, the famous or infamous 3-footer system, which Premiere do very high quality footings. They've always done this 3-prong attack, if you will. I'm not sure of the exact performance benefits, but it's a tradition that I've continued with. Now you'll see here the grill pattern for what is the 8 channels of amplifier. There's a 2-channel amp through all these sections, and they've got a really clever design on how they've heat synced and isolated the amp modules from the power supplies and the output stages. So very clever design. Check out the link on this unit from Premiere about how they've done that, how they've lowered noise, increased quality, huge big power supply on board this thing. It is the Hypex Encore series amplifiers. So, the high-end Marantz 2-channels started playing with them. We also have like ATI amplification from America. Use the Encore as well. So yeah, very nice D-class amplification. It's pretty heavy for a D-class, I must admit, because there's no toroidal power supply. It's all that switch design. And yeah, straight into the back panel. Love your work, Justin. So fully balanced, but also the RCA single-ended input. So in the SPA 21, we have 3 pre-outs for the LCRs. So what we're going to try out, once we calibrate our SPA 21 today, we didn't get to it last time, then we're going to calibrate with that onboard amplification, Then we're going to have a listen plumbing it into this, the single-ended connections that will actually be going 1, 2, 3, I think, because we're going to bridge 1, 2, 3 of these, and we're going to get, instead of 150 watts per output, per speaker into 8 ohm, at 4 ohms, this will double to 300. So this is a very, very capable amplifier. Now when we bridge, which we'll be doing here, we're going to get 300, almost 380 watts per channel. The last 2 channels, we're not going to use them. So we're going to have the entire 1500 watt power supply available for our front and our LCR speakers. So that's going to be really glorious because we do have the Ascendo 10P speakers in there that can handle up to 500 watts. So let's hear what they can do, going from about 100 to, you know, almost 400 watts. It should be awesome. So front end, classic Primea, and you can see that big solid metal front fascia. They do that on everything except for maybe the little Bluetooth thing. Very impressive bit of kit, and you know, etched in logos and all the bits. So, you know, a very sophisticated, elegant product. Definitely quite different from the typical electronics we see out there. So there we have it. 1500 watts available power supply, 150 per channel, 8 ohms, 300 per channel at 4 ohms, bridgeable to 375, though we're not going to use those last power amps. So I reckon we're going to be pulling more like 400 or so watts per channel. The other 2 channels we could utilize for maybe another zone. Or if we had a processor with lots of outputs, we of course could use those extra 2 channels as Atmos mids. We could use them as wides. We could use them as effects channels as well. So we could use all the amplifiers on this one, but we won't. We got a 9-channel system. So our AVR is going to run all the effects, and we're going to run the big guy here for the LCRs. So the other cool thing that caught my attention with this model is the fact that not only has it won the LC award, but every magazine and publication that has experienced this unit are giving it A+, reference grade. Absolutely love it. So I can't wait to hear this thing and hear what it can do to our 10Ps. All right, so thanks for watching. We'll come back with more news and updates and reviews, and most of all, you know, how we can apply these products into a practical application to get the most out of home cinema, not just spending our money on expensive parts, but really which parts go in which location to give us the most experience back out. So we'll be working a lot more on concepts, not just products. If you like what you've seen, subscribe, check out our website, and we'll see you next time. Thanks.